Hello everyone, a big virtual hug to you all. In this video, we are going to learn how to implement filters and pagination together. So this is the header, this is the simple header and the hero section. But this hero section is not as simple as you see. I click here and the next image appear here. Again, I click here and the next image here. We have a beautiful carousel here and we have all the dots here, and these dots are dynamic, that we have 13 images and these dots are also 13, and we have less images than 13, then these dots are also decreased as the amount of the images. Next we have search bar here and the filter by category drop down, and also we have reset filters here, and after that we have all the products here with the beautiful appearance, and after this we have a beautiful pagination here. For example, I search here for phone, then we have only 2 phones here. Why we have only 2 products? Because in the name of these products the phone is written. Okay, that's why we have only 2 products here. For example, I write here GR, then how many products have GR in their title? This one, GR, this one and this one. Okay, and if I click on reset filter, then all the products are back. We can filter by category. For example, I want to see only the laptops, then we have only laptops here. And if I click here and for example home decoration, then we have all the home decorations, and you can observe we have only 1 page here, and if one category have more than 10 products, then the remaining products will automatically move to the next page. Okay, so I click here reset filter and all the products are showing here, and the pagination also. For example, I click here, then the next 10 products is showing, and on the next page the next 10 products. And if I click here, then on the 10th page we have the last 10th products. For example, if I click here, currently we have on the page 10. If I click here reset filters, then our pages also reset automatically. So this is the short project we are going to build in this video. So let's dive into the code. Right click, new folder, and name it as, for example, MetaStore, and right click, show more options, and open with VS Code. Okay, open the terminal, press Ctrl J and write npm create void at latest./ enter. Package name as default, we use React and JavaScript. Now npm install. Now our node modules folder is installed successfully, so we clean our source directory, delete this. In the app.jsx we remove this code and also this index.css and remove this import. Okay, now in the source directory create a new folder, and this folder is components folder, and inside this we create a new folder which is header folder, and the second folder is home. Then we have filter folder, pagination, not file, basically we need folder, pagination, and carousel, and the last component is product list and search folder. Okay, we have all these components inside the component folder, and inside these folder we create 2 separate files, one for JSX and one for CSS. So we use SAS for this. So first of all, install SAS. Okay, create two files, carousal.jsx and carousal.scss. Okay, we have all the files inside the folders. So close only the CSS files and create arrow functions. We created components. Okay, now we use two external libraries. The first one is Axios and the second one is Framer Motion. Like that. Close the terminal and remove this also. Now inside the app, just call all the components. Home, then search. After that we have filter, then product list, and the last one is pagination, this one. And make sure all the files should open, otherwise you will not see any suggestion. Okay, so open the terminal and write npm run dev. Copy this link, or you just press Ctrl and click on this link, and this link will open in the browser. Look, we have all the components here. Close the terminal and go to header first of all, and inside the header remove this and give it a class name of header, and write here h2, and inside this h2 we have a span, and write here meta, and after this we have store. Refactor the code and open its CSS file. I open this side by side and import header.scss here, like that. Now write header and background is 171717. Height is 70 pixels, width 100%, display of flex, align item center, and justify content center. Give a box shadow 10 pixels, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, and for example gray, or you can make it something like this one. Okay, after this we have an h2. The color is antique white, margin left 70 pixels, font size is 40 pixels, and font family is Sigo UI, otherwise sans serif. And inside this we have a span, font size is 40 pixels, the color is FF8000, like that. Just check. Look, we have something like this. One more thing, in the app.scss, just remove this and write here some universal code, margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. And after this write app, and the background color is 171717. Go to app.jsx and here just write div and class name of app, like that. Look, we have something like this. Just change this color, maybe something like this. Look, we have a box shadow. So we are done with the header. Just close header Now open home, and inside the home give it a class name of home, and here we have a component which is carousel, and inside this we have only one thing which is carousel. And open the CSS file, open it side by side, and home, and inside this we have an image, and width is 100%, height is 100 VH, like that. We have only two things here, and import home.scss, like that. Now press Ctrl and go to the carousel component, and inside this remove this carousel and give it a class name of carousel, and we have image, and I just copy all the images and paste it inside the public folder. Look, we have all the images here. Delete this SVG. Here just write hero1.jpg, and here alternative hero image, like that. After this image we have a div and class name is carousel direction, and we have another div, class name as left, and inside this we have SVG. I just copy the SVG and paste it here. You can write by yourself or just copy from the GitHub repository. The link is given in the description below. And after this left div we have another div with a class name of right, and inside this we have also an SVG, like that. After this carousel direction div we have another div which is carousel indicator, and inside this what we have to do, first here write const images, and here create an array of all the images. Just duplicate this, press Shift Alt and down arrow, just change the numbering, (13). Remove last two. Now here what you have to do, open curly braces and here write images.map, and inside this we have two things. Now here create a div, and inside this div we have key which is index and class name, and we can write the class name after the CSS. So now what you can do here, first write const current index and set current index, use state, and inside this we have 0, const direction and set direction, use state, and the default direction is left. Now we have to create some functions here. For example, the first function is handle next and set direction to right, and set current index previous index, which is previous index plus 1, images dot length 0, otherwise previous index plus 1. The next function is handle previous set direction to left and set current index, previous index -1 less than 0, images dot length -1, otherwise previous index -1. Okay, and the last function is handle dot click. Set direction to index greater than current index, to right, otherwise move to left, and set current index to index, like that. Okay, we have 3 functions here. Now after this, what we have to do, we have to create the variants for the animation. So const right here slider variants and hidden right variant. First X, which is 100%, and opacity as 0. After this we have another variant which is hidden left, and X is -100% and opacity as 0. Next variant is visible. X is 0, opacity 1, and transition duration is 1. After this we have exit, opacity 0, scale 0.8, transition duration is 0.5. These are slide variants, and after this create slider variants. On hover, we have scale of 1.2 and background color is FF00008E, and the last one is dot variants, and inside this we have an initial, the Y is 0, animate Y as -10, scale 1.1, 1.3 maybe, and transition type spring, stiffness is 1000, and damping is 10. Okay, and the last one is hover. The scale is 1.1 and transition duration is 0.2, like that. Just refactor the code. Now after this, what you have to do here, right, animate presence and wrap this image inside this animate presence and make this as motion dot image. Also right here motion, and inside this right here key, which is the current index and the source. Remove this and right here images, and inside this we have current index, and right here variants and views slide variants, and the initial prop is direction right, hidden right, otherwise hidden left, and animate visible, and exit is exit. Okay, now here inside this left, make this as motion dot div, and here on click handle previous variants slider variants, and while hover. Okay, and here make this also as motion.div, and on click handle next, and while hover as hover. Make this div also as motion.div, key is index, and here write backticks and dot the dollar sign, current index is equals to index, the active state, otherwise nothing, and also wrap this inside the curly braces like that. And after this we have on click callback function and handle dot click, and inside this write index. Initial is initial, and animate current index and animate, otherwise nothing. While hover we have hover, and variants as dot variants, and we are done with the carousel dot variants. Okay, just format the code and write the CSS for the carousel. Just import this carousel.scss, and here first write some variables for our colors. We have FA2020. Second one is secondary color, and the secondary color is FB6666 and 75, like that. Now first target the carousel and write here image, and overflow X is hidden, and width as 100%, height as use calc function, and 100 VH minus 120 pixels. And after this we have direction, display of flex, justify content, space between, and align item center. Next we have left and right, color as white, padding 5 pixels, margin 0 and 20 pixels, border radius 50%, position absolute, top 0, bottom 0, and margin auto. Then height is 25 pixels, width as 25 pixels, and next we have left and left at 0 and margin right as 20 pixels. Then we have right, and inside this we have right as 0 and margin left as 20 pixels. Okay, then after this right here indicator and margin top as 20 pixels, display flex, justify content center, and the gap is 20 pixels. Then inside this we have dot, and the background is 333, width as 15 pixels, height as 15 pixels, border radius 50%, and after this we have active class, and the background color is we have primary color, like that. And we are done with all the things. Just format the code. Where is the error? Remove this. Okay, now refresh. Why the image is not showing here? I just restart the app and it works perfectly fine. Okay, we have this thing here and we have images. If I click here, then look, next image, okay, and these dots also move like that. But why the horizontal scroll bar is showing? So wait for a while. In the app.jsx, not the app.jsx, basically the app.scss, here we have one more thing, which is body, and overflow X is hidden, and change the name from CSS to SCSS, like that. In the app.jsx, this change also here. Okay, SCSS. Now if I click again, look, we have no horizontal scroll bar here. Previous image, next, previous, okay, like that. But if we want to move automatically after the certain amount of time, what we have to do in the carousel, we can write here something like that, use effect hook, and inside this write here const set, not set, basically interval, and write here set interval, and inside this we have handle next, and it moves after, for example, 3000 after 3 seconds, and return clear interval and interval, like that. And here we give current index as the dependency. Okay, now after 3 seconds it changes automatically. Look. Okay, but I just comment this out because I don't need this. So we are completed the carousel. So close this. Now next we have search. So close all the files and close these folders also, and open search, JSX and CSS side by side. Now remove this and here give it a class name of search wrapper, and inside this we have a label, and inside the HTML4 write search form. We have input, type is text, name is search form, and ID is search form, and the class name is search input. The placeholder is search here. Okay, and after this just import the search CSS and format the code. Here write search wrapper and position as relative, margin bottom 20 pixels, margin top 20 pixels, margin left 770 pixels, and after this we have label, position relative, display block. Okay, and next we have input, width as 30%, padding 10 pixels, font size 16 pixels, border radius as 8 pixels, background color is 1D, 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 and the color is FFF, transition, border color 0.3 second, and background color 0.3 second, and focus outline is none, border color is 535BF2. okay, not 1 2, and the background is this one 1D 1D 1D. After that a placeholder, the color of the placeholder is FFF, and we are done with the search. Look, we have something like this. It has a bit of margin from the top, so what we have to do, margin top basically right here 50 pixels for example. Look, now it is looking nice. Now close the search, close this folder and open filter and the CSS also. Give it a class name of select for example, and we have select. remove this name and ID and write here a class name of custom select and area label filter products by category. Now inside this we have an option and here write filter by category, and after this we have a span and give it a class name of focus, like that. Now here just import filter.scss. now target the select and position as relative, margin bottom 20 pixels, margin left 770 pixels, and font family as Sigo UI. After this we have select width as 30%, padding 12 pixels, font size as 16 pixels, border radius, background color is 1D, like that. Cursor as pointer, transition, border color 0.3 second, and also the background color is 0.3 seconds. And on focus, outline none, border color 535 BF2, background color is 202020, box shadow 10 20 and black color. Now we have option, and inside the option we have checked the background color is this and the color is white. Okay, now after this we have focus, position absolute, bottom 0, left 50%, transform, translate X and minus 50%, and width is 100% minus 20 pixels, height is 2 pixels, and transition width is 0.3 seconds. After that we have focus plus focus and width as 100%, like that. We are done with the CSS. Now check, look, we have something like this, filter by category. Why this color is black? Let me refactor this. Oh, here just write color and triple F, white color. Look, we have this thing here. Okay, now our category component is also done. Now close the filter CSS and JSX. Now what we have next, the product list. First we design the pagination, then we will design the product list. So open the pagination and its CSS also. So here remove this and write here a UL and give it a class name of pagination, and inside this we have li only. Okay, now first import pagination.scss and later we will write here when we design the product list. Okay, because the pagination is designed according to the product list data. So write here pagination, and list style is none, display of flex, justify content center, padding 0. After this we have li, cursor as pointer, margin 0 and 5 pixels, padding 8 pixel and 12 pixels, border 1 pixel, solid 646 CFF, border radius as 4 pixels, and the color is DA. Transition, background color 0.3 seconds, and the color is 0.3 second. Font family as Sigo UI, font weight as bold, and margin bottom as 50 pixels. On hover, background color is 535B F2. The color is white, and on active we have a background color of this, and the color is white. Look, we are done with the pagination also. Something like that. We have nothing here this time, but later when we design the product list, then we will see the pagination. Now let's design the product list. Open the JSX and CSS file. First, give it a class name of wrapper, and here first we have a button with the reset filter text. Okay, after this we have a UL, and give it a class name of card grid and li, and inside this li we have article with the class name of card, and inside this an image h2 and a paragraph. Okay, for example, we can give hero2.jpg a temporary image, and write here product image, and here product image, not image, basically product title, and here give price, for example 50, just a dummy text, and import product list.scss. Wrapper width as 100%, display flex direction column, align item center, and justify content center, and also justify content space between, and flex wrap is wrap. After this we have a button, border radius 8 pixels, and the border is 1 pixel, solid, transparent, and the padding is 0.6 m and 1.2 m. Font size is 1 m. Font weight 500. Font family is Sigoi UI. The background color is 272727, like that. Cursor as pointer. Transition. Border color 0.25 seconds. 0. And the color is white. On hover, border color, and the color is 646CFF. Next we have focus, and also focus visible. Outline is 4 pixels. Auto. WebKit. Focus. Ring. Color. Next we have a card grid, and inside this height is 100 VH. List style none. Margin right as 30 pixels. Margin top 50 pixels. Display flex. Flex wrap is wrap. Align item center. Justify content center, and gap is 40 pixels. After we have a card. Height is 350 pixels. Display flex, and flex direction is column. Border radius as 10 pixels. Border 2 pixels. Solid 272727, like that. Inside this we have an image, and width is 300 pixels. Height is 250 pixels. Border radius as 10 pixels. Then we have a card name here. Give it a class name of card name. Card name, and here give a class name of card price. Here card name. Text align center. Font family is Sigoi UI. Font size is 15 pixels. Color white. Margin top 10 pixels. Okay, and after this we have a card price. And just copy all this content and paste it here. Just remove this font size, and we have font weight of 400 here, like that. And on hover we have a background color of this, and box shadow 15, 15, 10, and RGB. The value is 10, 10, 10. And the transition all 300 ms is in out, like that. We are done with the CSS and also the JSX. Now go to the list, and we have something like this. Look, we have one card here. Now we are done with all the things. Now it's time to fetch the data from the external source. Close the product list and open the app.jsx. Here write const error and set error. We used it, and at the start it is null, and const loaded and set loaded. used it, and at the start it is false. Next we have products and set products, used it, and we have to check the JSON format, because if we write the wrong thing here, then we cannot see our data. So go to the browser and check the JSON data. I use dummy JSON. Okay, so here we use products. Okay, we have this thing here. Look, this is an object of arrays. Okay, so we have to write like this, because this is an object of arrays, and if we write wrong thing here, for example, I write here only this and only arrays, then we cannot see our data. So what we have to write here, we write objects like this, and inside this we have arrays. Okay, you can check. First we have object parenthesis, then we have products, and inside this product we have all the things here. Look, so it is very important to check the JSON data which you receive from the external source. I hope you understand. So next thing we have query and set query, used it, and first it is null. It is null. Okay, then we have selected category and set selected category, used it, and it is also null. Then we have current page and set current page. At the start the page is 1. Now after this, const products per page. How many products we have to show on one page? For example, I want to show 10 products only on one page. So use effect hook, a callback, and inside this we use axios dot get. I didn't see any suggestion, so I have to import it manually. Import axios. So here axios dot get, and inside this just paste the URL. I just copy the URL here. You can type manually or just copy from the GitHub repository. Then we have then method here, and inside this we have response, not capital R, response, and set loaded to true, and set products to response dot data dot products. This is the issue here basically. After this write catch, and inside this we have an error, and set loaded to true, and set error to error, like that. Just format the code. Inside this we have an empty dependency array. Okay, now here write const data and object dot values and products. Why we write object here? Because we have data in the object format. Okay, so const categories and array spread new set and data dot map item and item dot category, like that. After that we have filtered products and data dot filter product, then product dot category and product dot category dot includes selected category, and also filter product, write product dot title dot trim dot to lowercase dot includes, and inside this write query dot trim dot to lowercase, like that. Then we have const index of last product current page multiply by products per page, and index of first product and index of last product minus products per page, like that. And const current products is equals to filtered products dot slice and index of first product and index of last product, like that. And the last thing is we have to write paginate and page number, set current page and page number, const reset filters. And how to filter, how to reset all the filters, we write here set query empty string, set category empty string, and set current page to 1, like that. Now we just have to pass all the things inside the components as a prop, so we can use all the things inside the components. So first, inside the search, what we have to pass? We have to pass the query and the query. The second thing is set query and set query, like that. After this, inside the filters, what we have to pass here? We have to pass categories and categories. Next thing is selected category and selected category. Next we have set selected category and set selected category. And in the product list we have products and all the products here, and also reset filters, like that. And at the last, inside the pagination, we have to pass paginate, then filtered products, and products per page, and at last current page, like that. Now first go to the search component, and here you have to accept the props. The first prop is query and the second prop is set query. Okay, and inside the input here write value and query, and here on change take e, which is the event, and set query e dot target dot value, like that. Okay, and we are done with the search component. Next we have filter, so close this and go to filter, this one. And here what we have is categories, selected category and set selected category. So right here categories, selected category and set selected category. Okay, and inside this just write here like this, and here on change we have an event and set selected category and e dot target dot value, and the value is selected category, like that. And inside the options, we have this option here, right here, parenthesis and categories dot map, and inside this we have single category, and right here option, the value is category and the key is also category, and here right here category, like this. Okay, and we are done with the filter also. Next, what we have is product list, and what we have inside the props, products and reset filters. So open the product list. So here just accept two props, which are products and reset filters, like that. Now inside the button, right here on click and reset filters. After this UL, open parenthesis and here products.map and each product, and wrap all the things inside the braces. And here image, instead of this image, right here product.thumbnail, and here write product.title, and here write product.price, like that. Okay, and we are done with the product list also. So close this, and at last we have pagination, and what we have, paginate filtered products, products per page and current page. So open the pagination. Inside this, right here filtered products, paginate products per page and current page, like that. Now inside this, just write here array dot from, and here write length dot math dot seal filtered products dot length and products per page, like that. After this we have this an index, and li, this one, just cut this and paste it here, and write here key as index, on click callback, and paginate index plus 1, and the class name is current page index plus 1 active class name, otherwise nothing. Okay, and write here index plus 1. What is the issue here? I have this issue here. Okay, we are done with the pagination also. So if we restart the app again, npm run dev, then what are the issues here? Inspect, and in the console just check the issues. Products.map is not a function at product list. Okay, we have only one issue here. In the product list, look, we have this error here. So I just refactor the code and again check our app is working perfectly fine. So if I scroll down, look, we have all the products here and we have pagination. But what is the issue with the pagination? Check this issue also. What is the issue here? Okay, I write here equal, basically 1 plus, this is the typo here, and again check. Look, we have all the ones here, then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Wait for a while and we can check again. Remove the parenthesis and now again check. Look, we have only the pagination from 1 to 10. For example, if I click here, then look, we have next 10 products and next 10 products, and if I click here, the 10th, and on 10th page we have these products. For example, if I click on the reset filter, then it is move again to the first page. For example, I write here phone And how many fonts we have here? 1, 2. These have fonts here. So any other font? No. For example, I write here font. Then only 2 fonts are showing here. Okay. Reset. I write here, for example, GR. How many titles have GR? This one, GR and GR and GR. Okay. Reset this, and we use also this one, filter by category. For example, I want to see only the laptops. What is the issue here? Why I cannot select any category? So just refactor this also. Inside the filter, we have this warning here. Okay, I just refactor the code and resolve the issue. Again check. For example, I want to see only the laptops. Look, we have only laptops here and one page here. For example, the skincare products. Look, we have only skincare products here and only one page we have here. And this pagination is moved according to the data. For example, if we have more than 10 products of one category, then it moves to the next page automatically. Okay, reset the filter. Look, we have all the products here and pagination back. So this is the mini project, and I hope you learn a lot in this. And if you like the video, do subscribe this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.